Since we are connecting here first time, before we start the conversation, I love to know about yourself. Could you please say something about yourself in a nutshell?
Yes, yes, definitely. So this is Mithu Mahatom, and at this moment I'm talking to you from my village Mashinam. It is in the district of Purulia of West Bengal. If I talk about my qualification, I'm an arts graduate. After completion of my graduation, I used to work in the banking sector in the sales department for more than 14 years. After that, I quit that job, and at this moment, I'm running my own tuition center at my village. So I teach from first standard to 10th standard students. That's all about myself.
Well, it's great and wonderful. The way you explain about your each and everything, it was the amazing. So, shall I say
I love
something
to.
about
Yes,
myself?
yes, yes, definitely. I love to know about yourself.
Thank you. Thank you. Give me this opportunity to share my experience and my everything. So my name is Miraz. I am connecting from UAE. Basically, I belongs to Bihar, and right now I live in UAE. If you talk about my hobby, I love play cricket, badminton, and outdoor game. And simultaneously, I have one channel on YouTube, English Connection with Miraz. I upload some video, conversation video, sometimes solo video, sometimes rapid fire. Depend on the mood, depend on the person, which type of person. If anyone said like that, yeah, I want to check my grammar, so that time I ask only rapid fire. So whenever I connect with someone and they said to me, "Okay, I want to rapid fire," that time I feel very happy because I feel like that rapid fire is a very wonderful thing, and you can ask each and everything according to grammar, passive, modals, condition, passive. There are so many things. So thank you for this. Give me this opportunity. This is my pleasure to connect with you. Nice to meet you, and it's all about me.
Wow, wonderful introduction. So first of all, I love to know how long ago have you gone UAE and what purpose have you gone there? What are you doing there?
Okay, actually, I have been living here more than 3 years, and I came here with a view to job purpose. And I used to be work in Delhi, but pandemic during the corona, that time it was very critical situation. Very, it was not, that time was a nightmare in my life. So I lost my job, and that's why I came here. But I am very satisfied here, and but it, to be honest, I would like to say I have a lots of thing here, but I missed a lot of things there. India is the only one country in the world. There are so many things. It's not compared to other country.
Mhm. Okay, so you are missing a lot of things, and
Exactly.
you are at the same time you are enjoying your life in a present place.
Yeah, I enjoy a lot because actually I'm fond of talking to a stranger person on video calling and with as well as English conversation. Hindi
Mhm.
conversation, yeah, other conversation, I don't feel like that happy. I don't feel an extra energy person. Whenever I connect with someone and I talk to English with use of English language, that time I feel very happy. I feel very energetic person.
Mhm. Okay, so one more thing I love to know from you. What do you think accent is play a major role while you are talking with other person, or just you can understand that's it, or like to enhance the accent at the same time people are developing their communication skills. What is your take on?
Action, if you talk about action, different, everyone is the not action, do some same thing. All finger are not
Mm-hmm.
equal. Your action is different,
Mm-hmm.
other person is different. So depend on the person. I don't lots of knowledge about it, but this is
Mm-hmm.
my general this is my general tune, and it's I don't do extra effort for a tune. Actually, tune is the not very big issue. Tune is the not like that. Everything is the depend on the tone. So it's my opinion. I think as you speak, it's very well. You don't try to. There is no need to do extra effort. There is no need to change your.
Yes, right. Because every 20 kilometers or 15 kilometers distance, even in our country, people speak in different accent. So definitely, it's
Exactly.
not our mother tongue. Definitely, accent will be different than Indian people. So we should not think too much about our accent. If someone is understanding me, if we are understanding him or her, so that's enough.
Exactly. Actually, yeah, as you know that India is a very development country and there are unlimited language are there, but official
Mm-hmm.
language are there are only 22 language. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
as you mentioned, every 10, 30 kilometer, 20 kilometer, you will get new language, new action, new thing. So it's evident, it's true. So, but as you, I actually action, as you mentioned, action is the very important role for speaking. But you don't need to consider your action tone, action release then because as you speak your native language, same thing we should apply in there. But if you say like that, there is so many things like that. By the way, you connecting with right now from I think Bengal. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
So there is
Mm-hmm.
a mostly Bengali is spoken there. So
Mm-hmm.
same method and same action if you use of English, so I think it will different. English is the other
Mm-hmm.
language, native language is other. So don't compare between English and other language.
Mm-hmm. Yes, wonderful. So, one more question I have in my mind. How long later would you like to come back India, or rest of the life would you like to spend in UAE?
Actually, I don't have an exact idea about okay, what will happen in the future because future is nobody has a knowledge about the future. What will happen in the future with the
Mm-hmm.
circumstance? But I enjoy a lot here, and definitely India is a beautiful country. Nobody can describe about the India. So I missed a lot of
Mm-hmm.
things there, but I haven't made plan when we'll go there. But I will go soon there.
Okay, nice. So you come over on this platform every day basis and upload videos on your YouTube channel every day?
Actually, consistency. I don't manage on my consistency because mostly people they say like that you have to manage your consistency. But I feel
Mm-hmm.
like that. Oh my God, I don't get good result. So that's why sometime I deny, sometime I delay, sometime I give up. Again, I watched any video that time. I motivate. Okay, let's get a start. Let's kick up. Definitely I will do,
Mm-hmm.
and definitely I will get good result. So that's why I started again doing.
Mm-hmm. Yes, if you try, then there is a chance to get success. If you don't try, there is no chance to get success. So we should try at least. Maybe some of the times we all demotivate. Some of the reason comes in our mind, or that's why.
Mm, mm.
So we should at least keep it continue. Maybe
Ah,
some days, some good days will come or good time will come in our life. But we have to keep
exactly.
on try. Then there is a chance to come a good time. But if you don't try, there is no chance of any good time or good day.
Yes, exactly. I totally agree with you. So may I know about your how many languages do you have a knowledge? I know Bengali is your no native language. Bengali is your place. There are mostly people they speak Bengali language.
Mhm.
So how many languages do you have a knowledge?
I can speak four languages like
Wow,
Bengali, English,
mine's good.
Hindi, and my caste language Kurmali. This is called Kurmali. So it's my caste language. We speak at home. So in India,
Which
actually, different person have their vernacular language. But when they are going outside, they are speaking Hindi or Bengali or other language.
yeah, exactly. The which language do you feel comfortable?
At this moment, I feel definitely Bengali is more comfortable than other language, but
Mm,
most of the time I try to speak in English because I love this language very much, and even with the help of this language, I'm earning. So, and
mm.
my students also will earn in future. They will have a good life. So I prefer to spend more and more time with this language. Some of the times I watch so many English podcasts or English movies or English motivational speeches, so many things.
So, as your teacher, I would you like to ask one question according to English, because mostly
Mhm.
this time you have already noticed a lot of people they are very enthusiastic for learning this language. So, which
Mhm.
thing are very required for learning this language? Writing, reading, listening, speaking.
Mhm. Yes, for all four things are very necessary, I think. Reading and writing, if you read and write, you won't be able to speak. You have to finally start talking, then
Mhm.
have to listen. Otherwise, you cannot understand. Suppose you are going to reply of anyone's question. If you won't be able to understand what he or she asked you, how will you reply? So listening
Exactly.
practice is very essential. So I think listening and speaking, besides these two things, reading, writing also plays major role. By doing that, like thinking process will going on. While you are writing, then you have to think something. After that, you are going to write. So thinking and speaking combination is good. Definitely will be a good speaker. Like a ball or bat, good connection comes 4 and 6 runs.
Uh,
Likewise, you will be a good speaker if your combination of thinking and speaking is good.
Okay, but actually, one thing I would like to mention. By the way, you have to choose only two things. So may I know
Mhm.
where, which thing you would you like to choose?
Yes, listening and speaking, because we have learned our mother tongue without
Mhm.
writing and without reading. By listening, now we are able to speak. There are so many persons they don't know how to read, write. Despite of that, they are able to speak just because
Exactly,
by listening
actually.
they have learned. Our kids, he is not writing, he is not learning any grammar. Despite of that, he is able to speak in his mother tongue. So listening part is very
Exactly.
important.
Because since I think we have been listening Hindi, any language since childhood, and
Mm-hmm.
because so that's why listening is a very important role for the learning any language. You want to
Mm-hmm.
absorb that language, so somehow you have to increase your listening capacity ability. So definitely listening is the, I also support your listening and favor of the listening and speaking. Both are very important
Mm-hmm.
major role for the speaking. Okay,
Yes,
it's
yes.
great. Wonderful. So, may I know about your journey? How is going on your journey on this platform or on YouTube? Sorry, on YouTube.
It's going good, and I'm thinking that I have to learn more and more because at this moment, so many good YouTubers available. All of them are working very hard. They are speaking very well. So many advanced level of vocab. Some of the times they are using. So recently, I have also started learning new words from different books. I try to enhance, but I have to apply. If you memorize like 20 words every day or more than that, but if you don't use it, will not work.
Actually, word meaning is a very tough challenge. Very tough challenge.
Mm-hmm.
And word meaning doesn't come inculcate in your mind, doesn't come in your mind, because sometimes you remember, yeah, I will, and this word's meaning that meaning, but suddenly that
Mm-hmm.
word slip in your mind, just like scent, just like sand slip for in from in the hand. So this kind of thing is the like that. So very difficult to learn sorry, vocabulary. Vocabulary is a very major role for speaking. Without vocabulary is not
Mm-hmm.
possible. You can explore whatever you want and what is your desire. So I think grammar
Mm-hmm.
is the first thing, and second is the vocabulary. Nobody can deny the fact. This is the fact that without knowledge of the vocabulary. But one thing I would mention, I would like to mention one thing. This day I noticed that people are using a very different type of the vocabulary, advanced vocabulary, and that vocabulary
Mm-hmm.
sometime I couldn't understand what does mean of that vocabulary, because
Mm-hmm.
while conversation they speak and suddenly after that I try what is the what does mean of this vocabulary, what did he say. So this is a very
Mm-hmm.
difficult challenge these days. But one thing I would like to mention, because I live in here UAE, mostly people they belong to out of India, but they don't use advanced vocabulary. Why? What is the reason? And Indian people, they
Mm-hmm.
are this time Indian, they are very eager to learn advanced structure, advanced vocabulary. So, what is the
Mm-hmm.
reason of behind? I don't have any exact idea. So, what do you think?
Mm-hmm.
What is your opinion about it?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I think that they are showing off that I know this much and this kind of vocab I have stock in my mind. Nothing
Mhm.
more than that. Because if you watch so many world famous orators, they speak very simple, so that each
Exactly.
and everybody can understand. When someone is unable to understand you, first of all, you are failure. You are not being able to make out, you are not being able to convey your message to the other person, so that is your fault.
Mhm.
That's why we should
Mm.
use very simple words, daily use words. Even the Prime Minister of America, like
Trump,
Obama or Trump, they are speak very simple English, so that
very
people
simple.
can understand each and everybody. So we should learn by hearing, by watching all these great persons.
So, how many hours do you spend here, and how many sorry, how many sessions do you take on in average in a day?
These days, I'm not taking too much session because I'm focusing on my study. Most of the time, I love to read books so that I can have some different knowledge, so that I can speak fluently. See, if you are going to
Hmm.
expense money, like you are want to buy something with your with 100 rupees and you don't have like that much rupees, how will you purchase anything? So I think that if I have some knowledge, then I can express. So that's why I am learning, I am trying to read some different books so that I can get some knowledge. After that, it will help me to express my thoughts and all.
So, which books is very popular and very useful for you? What is the name of that book you write these days? You are reading, yeah. Otherwise, what are you doing? I don't know. So, tell me about that
So,
book.
Rapidex English Learning Speaking course. This is very famous.
Repeated.
Rapidex English Learning
I
Speaking
heard.
course. This is very famous actually in India, and this
Mhm.
book is important for the persons those are going to start from scratch, like beginner, for beginner level of learners. This is very important. I
You know that?
also read book
Sure,
because
sorry, sorry.
so many students are like they are starting point at the starting phase. So to teach them, I read that book at this moment.
Wow. But you know, the Indian writer, they always try to translate every books you find in Indian writer, they write just like translator type of books. But again, if you
Mm-hmm.
talk about the foreigner, just one of the person, he is a very famous. What is the Murphy? What his title name is a Murphy. His books is an
Mm-hmm.
awesome book, wonderful and outstanding book, because he
Mm-hmm.
always try to understand the people situation Hindi. So I think Hindi is
Mm-hmm.
the situation, English is the situation Hindi we should use, and each and everything we should use as a situation. But Indian writer, they always try to translate Hindi to English, Kitati, this kind of thing. But foreigner, they don't use of the Hindi to English. They try to understand. There is everything available according to situation.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it
So
depends
I
person to person. It depends person to person. Different person have different mentality. So according to their choice, they are doing. Each and everybody is correct in their own position.
Absolutely right. So I think we have been here standing around 25, 26 minutes. So
Mm-hmm.
it's time being we should wrap up the session. It was the nice
Okay.
conversation with you. I
Okay.
learned so
Bye.
many things. Bye. Take care.
Okay.